It's hard to believe that Dead Island 2 is almost here. The game has been long delayed, but the dawn is finally in reach. Unlike before, the game will take you to Los Angeles, where surviving is anything but easy. Not only do you have to worry about the zombie hordes going around, but you must also worry about the other survivors too. No matter who you fight, use whatever tools you can to beat them into submission. You can even use the environment to your advantage. It doesn't matter how you survive, so long as you survive. Meet Your Maker takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where genetic material is the most precious resource left. This game is built up into two main components. The first is setting up an outpost, which is all about building a structure. You'll make this complicated building full of traps and enemies to spawn in and stop opposing players from breaching inside and obtaining your genetic material. Meanwhile, the other component of this game is an FPS experience. During this gameplay sequence, you'll be venturing into another player's outpost and trying to bypass the enemies and traps to obtain their genetic material. When a troll has kidnapped your sister, you must do whatever it takes to get her back. But to do so, you'll have to go through a land of creatures, both familiar and unfamiliar, and stay out of their grasp so you can continue. Every step you take can lead to a discovery and a new entity to run from. Thankfully, you're not entirely on your own. You have the spark of courage. By using it, you can unlock new abilities and figure out ways to overcome obstacles in your way. The journey may be scary, but push through so you can save your sister. Minecraft Legends is an action strategy game inspired by Minecraft, one of the most popular sandbox games ever. It retains the iconic blocky structure of the original game, but adds a more strategic aspect to the game as you need to lead your own army into battle. The Nether's corruption is growing, and your goal is to build defenses to stop it. All the usual enemies you meet in Minecraft join you to protect the overworld, all under one flag. United reptiles, zombies, skeletons, and more. Even though the game is published by Xbox Game Studios, Minecraft Legends will also be released on PlayStation 5. Ghostwire Tokyo is one of the latest titles from the umbrella of Bethesda via Tango Gameworks and headed up by one of the legends of the video game industry. In it, a mysterious force has taken everyone out of Tokyo in an instant, but you survive due to being possessed by the spirit of a detective. What's more, your sister has been taken for unknown reasons by the force to bring forth a greater evil. Now, you and your new partner must work together in order to figure out what's going on, all the while dealing with monsters from Japanese folklore and myth. Frogwares is a development studio that has brought out several Sherlock Holmes titles over the years, and in 2023, we're going to receive yet another one. This installment is crossing over Lovecraft, as you're taking on a new unusual case. In this game, an unusual supernatural event happened across Europe and the United States. Several individuals have mysteriously vanished without a trace. With a dark cult seemingly linked to this event, Sherlock Holmes will have to carefully investigate this group and the mythos of an ancient god to pin down what really happened, hopefully. However, with no logical trails to investigate, this new mystery may cause Sherlock to grow mad. Road 96 Mile Zero is a story-adventure game with musical elements at the forefront. The music was composed by French studio DigixArt, winner of 5 Pegasus Awards. Published by Ravenscourt, the game will switch between two young people with different backgrounds and beliefs, Zoe and Kaido, to explore together the luxurious white sand site where Petria's elite lives and Kaido's parents work. Zoe is one of the characters in Road 96. She comes from the wealthy part of the city and her father works for the government. Kaido, one of the characters in Lost in Harmony, lives in a more disadvantaged place. Both are good friends, but that may soon change. Their journey on Road 96 Mile Zero can change their friendship and everything they believe in. They say money can't buy happiness and friendship, and these two dreamy teenagers will discover where they belong. A collection of 10 classic games from the Mega Man Battle Network series. The Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is a must-play for fans of the original franchise, which also expanded into comics and anime. In this collection of data-action RPGs, players will face off against deadly enemy programs in a number of grid-based battles. These will require plenty of tactical gameplay and a well-stocked collection of powerful battle chips. These will be necessary for players to build their ultimate deck of moves and progress through the challenging battles ahead. The games will benefit from smoother and more modernized visuals and controls to suit modern consoles. However, these can be switched off if players prefer the more retro look of the original Mega Man titles. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is getting a sequel in 2023 with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This new game continues the adventures of Cal Kestis 5 years after the events of the original game. At the end of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the Empire and the Inquisitors were chasing Cal across the galaxy. He managed to escape and destroyed a token leading to Force-sensitive children. Set 5 years after the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Survivor will see players once again take control of Cal Kestis and barricade it all as Cal Kestis continues to flee from the Empire with his Rags team of heroes.
Time to end you. Nice move. Everything burns.
In the last case of Benedict Fox, we see Lovecraftian design come together with Metroidvania-style game play to create a thrilling yet gorgeous experience. You play as Benedict Fox as he explores the memories of victims he encounters throughout his last case. You will be fighting demons and hunting for clues through an array of fantastical environments where the traumas of the once living manage to take a more physician form. In many ways, the last case of Benedict Fox reminds me a lot of the Ori games. Beautiful art and side-scrolling combat with a story that's deeper than it may first appear to be. Curse of the Sea Rats is about 4 prisoners of the British Empire who are actually turned into rats because of a sea witch. Now, they're going to have to try and fight their way through many dangers as they go across the Irish coast and seek out the witch who cursed them and force her to change them back. The game was handcrafted visually, and they put a lot of care into every frame and thing they drew. Also, all 4 characters have their own unique personality and style of fighting, so try them all out as you explore the vast world.
Ugh.